Ben, I'm so sorry we're talking to you under these circumstances. How are you doing?
I'm okay. It's the people out there that are not okay. Like I was able to get back to my apartment safely. I'd say like I'm literally one of the most privileged people when it comes to this situation. I was walking out of Thagard. I had an appointment there, and then I'm just walking back to my apartment. I'm next to Stroger, and I see these like two guys running. I'm just like, I think it's an altercation just between them two, and then
Mm.
the guy in front is like, "Yo, there's a school shooter. Everyone get inside." And that's like when me and the people around me start to realize that this is serious. So we all like bust into Stroger. You have to like swipe your ID to get in past these like gates, but there's like push past them. I've never been in like a school shooting situation before. I thought, where's the safest place where you go? I go to the elevator and I try to go as high as possible. There's 5 floors, but it only brings me to the third floor. I get out the elevator and like the staff lounge door is open for a second. And I was like, I feel like that would be the safest place to go. And I step in, like, you can't be here. I'm like, there's literally a shooting right now. Let me take cover. And then it's just me and 3 other people, their faculty, for about like an hour or so. And we're just like getting information piece by piece. We don't know how serious the situation is. And then we started to like hear the alarms and all the sirens, and we're able to like we get a really good view of Landis Green, and like that's where a lot of stuff happening. We saw this like girl get carried by police and like just like kids with like hands on their heads, like getting escorted into the library, and it's so serious. And from there, the fire department eventually came in and said, like, okay, we're gonna escort you to Reynolds, which is just like some other building on campus. And from there, I was able to walk home safely. But I know right now there's kids who are still in classrooms. There's kids who like got injured or are being sent to the hospital. Like the fact that I'm being interviewed right now is crazy because I mean I posted on social media and that's how you guys contacted me, but there's kids with like real first eyewitness accounts that I wasn't able to have. Like the closest I was able to like receiving any account of the situation was as soon as that guy said, "Oh, there's a shooting," when I was right by Stroger Library, I heard a gunshot in that very moment, and that's when I knew to run.
How close in proximity is the lounge that you took shelter in from the student union?
It's like a 2-minute walk. Like the library and the union are very close together. So I knew that I was in a very dangerous place, but like the staff lounge doors are really made of glass. Like anyone could break into that moment, but just like you have to swipe a card to get into the staff lounge, but still it's made of glass. Like if a shooter wanted to get in, they would, but I don't know. I just felt really safe there, and I think the faculty that let me stay with them as I the only student in there.
As your instinct in that moment. You had mentioned you saw a girl being carried by police. Did you notice any visible injuries?
I really couldn't see that clearly. I mean, I was like on the third floor in Stroger. This was happening on ground level, and I just see like they're all like yelling like "Help her now!" or like "Get this medic!" and like it was just like a crazy hectic moment. I was just like seeing it with my own eyes, and this whole situation, I feel like I'm not a very sensitive person, but like when I got back home, I like got sent videos of like in group chats with my friends of like dead bodies just like near the student union, which I go to every single day. And like that's where it really like hit me.
We
And
do have
I'm
to be
just so
careful, Ben. We haven't confirmed any fatalities, but I do appreciate you giving us a little bit more information that you've seen videos in your group chat. No, it's okay. I mean, we're working on confirming that information, and certainly you giving us information on what you're seeing on your phone is helpful as we do that work to do that journalistically. You had mentioned that police had gone into the teachers' lounge where you were seeking shelter with, I believe you said, 3 other faculty members. Was it your understanding that police were going building by building to clear and bring people to safety, and that's what they had done when they reached you?
yeah. So as soon as like we saw like people try to enter the staff lounge, the glass isn't that clear, but we were able to tell that like those are people helping us. And earlier when we just like were looking out the windows to see what was happening, we saw just like a bunch of like police enforcement and stuff like that with big guns just like standing outside Stroger Library. Like we knew Stroger Library was safe. So like when people approached us, we knew that's like they're gonna evacuate us.
I know that you had,
And
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, another moment, I don't know if I mentioned, but, like, one of the faculty members was crying, just being like, "I'm so scared, I wanna go home," and we all hugged, which is a really sweet moment, just showing you how severe the situation is.
Yeah, certainly the fear. It really describes the fear. I mean, was there anything that you guys were talking about in that lounge to comfort one another?
I mean, just the uncertainty of it all.
Yeah.
Like, I just hear from a guy saying school shooting, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm running in the building right then and there. But just like as the hours have been going by, it's like you hear more and more stuff, and it's just like sickening. Like a school shooting, I personally, high school, grew up in a very like privileged neighborhood, like Cresskill High School. Like you would never think a school shooting would ever happen there, and but like you hear about it all around the country. And I know like FSU is like a really big college, and so many students, like anything could happen. But it's like a school shooting is like that thing that you hear about, but you really don't absorb the situation once it finally happens to you. And I see that's what a lot of people are probably going through today.
Ben, do you guys ever have active shooter drills where university police or administration talk to students and faculty about what to do in the event of such a tragedy?
I don't think so. I actually know that there was a shooting at Stroger in like maybe 2014, like around that ballpark. I'm not 100% sure. I know that there's been a shooting here before, but active shooter drills, I can't recall ever being in one of those. Like high school, we've always had like code yellow, just like lockdown drills where it's like you hide in like a corner for 5 minutes, but nothing to actually prepare you for what to do when there's like, especially when you're at college campus, it's different. Like my high school is just like a building. There's no other buildings to go to, but it's like when you're outside and you hear there's a shooter, it's like you don't, should you go inside? Should you go home? Like who knows?
Ben, I know that you said you're not a super emotional person, but clearly this is rattling for anybody. I mean,
Yeah,
what are you thinking and feeling in this moment?
right now I'm just thinking like I am so like I'm on the news right now. There should be many other people on the news talking about like what they saw and like serious stuff, but I'm a person who posts on social media a lot. That's how you guys reached out to me.
I also
And I
wouldn't
literally,
downplay your experience. What you went through is still traumatic.
yeah, no, I'd say definitely traumatic, but I know there's definitely gonna be other people who are gonna be taking months to get over this. Like as I was running the library, I see this girl like hyperventilating and I'm just
Mm.
like, it must be so scary for her because she's clearly showing it.
Is there anything else you think we should know, Ben?
Um, I just hope that everyone is safe, and I'm so sorry for those who are lost. Like, there's literally families right now who like sent their kids to college, and this is what's happening
Yeah.
with their money that they paid for this kid, or even students are paying out of pocket. Like, just so many scenarios where people lost a loved one today, and I'm just on the news interviewing. It's like that could have been me. That could have been anyone. I want everyone to be so fortunate that they're safe right now if they're safe.
Ben Veytsman, I'm so sorry again that we're talking under these circumstances, but I appreciate you giving us your time. I appreciate you giving us such open and honest answers, and we hope that you continue to stay
Thank you so
safe.
much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.